Hi guys, this is ADC again. In this video will be a double report, a double focus on. I was really busy this weekend, so I could not review Erine, so I will start with the EX from the previous week. Erine. She is a runic legend human priest, and as this interesting bulwark, she's a bulwark multi-hitter, very interesting, and also we will see as very important for Astria decks as well. So first skill, red and yellow, bulwark 390 and 2 runes. So bulwark is an underrated skill. It's not is not seen very much in the I leagues. There's Loquitos, maybe used sometimes, but it's not so easily you cannot find so easily bulwark in a metagame environment, so maybe this will change with Erine. Also, bulwark is interesting because it counters spell breakers, so we will see if bulwark came back maybe. I don't know. Second skill, single red, runic shock 250 and purify 1. So this runic shock count is not really high, but it synergizes with the previous runes. Also, these 2 runes are useful in case you roll 2 yellows. So if you roll, let's say 2 reds, 2 yellows, it's not a complete waste, as you will use those runes with this shock here. And also this purify 1 is really important in a single red dice. It means Erine is immune basically to minus damage, to powder, to other debuffs. So she is really resilient to that. Also, the third skill, the most strong of the skill set, red and blue, 3 runes. So Erine has an overall low output, as you can see, double rainbow, ultra double rainbow, 2200, 2000. Yeah, it's around. You can say she's basically around 2000 and 2200 if you roll the double blue here. The rolls without the double blue are suboptimal, so she's really dependent on the blue dices. But that's not a problem at all, as she is really a counter pick and an incredible useful counter pick. So as for her pros, she's really important to Astria decks because she counters a lot of heroes that traditionally wrecks multi-hitter. So she counters, for example, with her bulwark, she counters spell breakers, early spell breakers like Loriana, like Lelise, like Inquisitor, of course. With her shock and purify, she counters minus damage dealers like Hate, and also Inquisitor, of course, and also others. So she's really good to that. And with their bulwark, she counters heavy hitter and also powder users and critics users. So she's really good against 3 or 4 of the top cards that you can encounter in the Master League, meaning that she's good against Inquisitor, she's good against Lilies, she's good against Hate, she's good against Maldrets, and so this is pretty good. So she has a good position in the metagame against a lot of strong card. She counters the entire Home Chai team, really good for that. So she's very useful. Of course, her output is not so high. So as for the pros, peerless defense, bulwark and purify act as strong boxes for her runes. Yes, of course. As for her cons, low raw output and exploitable by heavy shockers. Of course, the claw will wreck her. Of course, she has a fantastic synergy with Astria. She will use those plus damages in a way no one other can. So she will be really useful in Astria decks. Astria decks are really strong as for raw output and also potential, but they suffer from minus damage, from spell breakers, and from heavy hitters like Maldrets. Erine can counter this, and for that reasons I think she will be really important in the metagame. Probably she will be the card that allows Astria decks to be really viable in metagame. So I'm pretty excited about her. So about my personal thoughts, personal opinion, her artwork is amazing and she's really useful. Of course, yeah, maybe I would have preferred this shock to be not to be runic shock, but simple shock. Maybe to add those runes to her multi-hitter nature. So maybe yeah, if this shock was simple shock 250, I would have been really happy. But even with this skill set, she's pretty strong and pretty useful. So I bought her right away. She will be very useful. And as for her meta role, I think in every Astria deck we will find Erine. Of course, she will be a pillar of the metagame based on Astria and plus damage. Of course, she is not a standalone hero. She not at all. She needs to be buffed or to be coupled with someone she truly counters, like for example heavy hitters or hate, the ones we said before. So I'm pretty excited about her. I think she will be really strong and really used in the metagame. Last week we had a pretty exciting week with Lilies and Erine, two metagame worthy card. So I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to play her. I hadn't had much time in the weekend, but probably I will play her tomorrow. I'm looking forward to do that. So that's for Erine, and today's Monday preview was Bazinga. So if you are a Big Bang Theory fan, Bazinga will remember you of a famous quote from Sheldon Cooper. But he is also maybe interesting Ice Elf Berserker, Zeal Warrior, card type Icy Terror Heavy Hitter. That's pretty amazing, of course. Okay, so his first skill is the most interesting of the skill set, Frostbite 100 and Terror 20. So that's pretty low count of Frostbite and even a low count of Terror, but the two combined are really a force to be reckoned with. Bazinga is a nightmare, really, truly a nightmare for multi-activators. So he will be really strong against single red dice's users. He stacks a lot of Frostbite and Terror right away, and he exploits those icy counts in his second and third skill. Second skill, Icy Hit 500. That's pretty good start, a pretty good hit, very strong. And also red and blue Icy Strength plus 250. All blues becoming swords, strength 150. So about his rolls, absolute zero. With, as you can see, there are a lot of X, either blues or swords. Ultra double rainbow, of course, 2500 damage, 20 terror. Absolute zero, 2300, 20 terror, 2200. So he has an overall low output, around 2200 probably, just like Erine. Yeah, that's maybe, yeah, similar to Erine, maybe a little more. Also, about his pros, he is a pretty high potential. See, of course, Bazinga could be very useful against some opponents. I don't think he will be really used in the metagame because of his nature is a pretty peculiar one, and also pretty I can't find the word today. Yeah, he counters a very specific was the word I was looking for. So he's a really specific counter pick. He counters some heroes, but he suffers from other heroes. He suffers smites. He can be vulnerable to backstab. He can be vulnerable to dodges, and also shocks. So yeah, I really think Bazinga is really interesting and really. Yeah, a good skill set, but I'm not so excited about him. I don't think he will be truly a metagame card. He is also quite a bit non-flexible hero. He is a pure attacker, maybe not so pure, but he is an attacker. After all, every terror hero is mostly an attacker. So yeah, he is strong, not as strong as I wanted probably. So as for his synergies, he is really good with riposte and powder. So he synergizes with Wild Gakusha, with the King Himrir, with Hook Armada, of course with the Blizzard buffers like Lady Elite and Cochrane, also with Ursid. Ursid is a berserker that's the power-ups pumps other berserkers, so it's really good. And also he can exploit very well critics from his companions Artrazil and Telendar maybe. So overall he has a lot of potential, he has a lot of synergies, and he is really peculiar hero and very specific counter. I don't like him very much. I don't think his artwork is nothing special. I don't like it very much, but is a good addition. Nothing too exciting, but we had Lelis last week, so we can be happy with this releases. Yeah, Bazinga is a bit of a funny card. Maybe you can buy him if you are a new buy. It will be useful. I always think every card is worth buying with for the crystals. You know, you have to buy every card. Every card could be useful. The metagame will shift, so maybe in an icy environment Bazinga could be a truly strong hero. I don't think we will see him very soon, but also it could be very fun to play maybe in a ranked and also in lower leagues like Gold League maybe, or Silver League. Of course he is not a Master League hero, but I cannot complain about that. We had Erine and before that Lelis, two straightforward Master League cards, so I cannot complain. So as for today, I will close here. Don't forget to buy Bazinga and also Erine, why not, even if the weekend is over now. So I will close here for today. For tonight, ADC is out.